What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Director Diego here with another crazy next level tutorial for Final Cut Pro. To really take this effect to the next level, I'll be using my custom glow plugin. Editors love the results and it's super easy to use. Literally just drag and drop. If you want to grab this exact plugin for yourself, I'll drop the link in the description down below. It's the exact same one that I use in all of my edits. So once you have your clip selected, you're going to want to choose a part of the clip where you want the effect to start. Now, in the website that I'm giving you guys to do these AI effects on, they only take screenshots. You can only upload screenshots. So you're going to have to pick a part of your clip where you want the effect to start. In this case, I'm going to choose around here. We're going to make sure that we have the clip selected, and then I'm going to go on my Mac keyboard and press Option F. That's to create a screenshot, right? Now that you guys have a screenshot, go up here where it says View, and make sure that optimized original is toggled on. If you're under proxy mode, that is going to reduce the quality of your clip, because that's the whole point of proxy. It reduces the quality of your clips and your project in a whole by 50%. That way you're editing in lower quality, but it's going to allow you to edit faster. So make sure that you're on your highest quality. Then we're going to open full screen here, and you're going to go on your Mac keyboard, press and hold Command-Shift-3 to take a screenshot. Once you have your screenshot, we're going to head over to Higgsfield.ai. This is a crazy AI website. It's giving you guys next level effects. With the click of a button, it's unreal, guys. You can get away with some free tries, but then eventually you're gonna have to create an account and purchase a monthly subscription. In my opinion, it's so worth it. And now under effects, we're gonna look for Thunder God. All right, we got Thunder God here. Let's click generate, and you're simply just gonna go and drag in your screenshot. So in this case, this is the clip that we're doing it on. You have an option to write a prompt, but I don't like writing prompts because when you go into ChatGPT and write prompts, they're so long and they tend to overcomplicate things and kind of confuse the software. And then the effect doesn't come out the way that you want. So I just leave it as is. We're going to click generate. And in the meantime, while that's generating, I'm going to show you guys this kind of liquid impact distortion, I guess you can say. It's like a liquid impact hit that really takes your effects to the next level, especially in Final Cut Pro. So right when our effect starts at the screenshot, we're gonna click the text icon right here. We're gonna go make sure that we have titles selected, and we're gonna drag in an adjustment layer 1 frame before the effect starts. If you don't have an adjustment layer, it's actually a free plugin that you can simply search on YouTube and get for free. There's tons of different adjustment layer plugins you can get. Make sure you have that installed in Final Cut Pro. And then we're gonna head over to effects over here, make sure that all is selected. And we're going to search underwater. This is a built-in plugin within Final Cut Pro. Don't worry, you don't have to pay for this. And we're going to adjust the size here to kind of look like a water ripple. You know, like I don't want it too much like that. We want the right balance. Like around here is dope. I'm going to keyframe that. Now there's no set amount of keyframes, like 1, 2, 3, 4, go 5 frames down. No, because this depends on the speed of the clip that you're editing, especially if it's a music video. This depends on the speed of the track, right? So I'm just going to feel it out. Press play. And just kind of see what the best, like that's dope right there. I like that speed. That's perfect. So now somewhere in the middle here, I'm also going to feel this out. I'd say like around here, we're going to keyframe the refraction. Press play one more time and kind of decide where we want this to end. Let's drag the refraction all the way down to 0. Press play again. That's dope. I like how that looks. Now we're going to add a third-party plugin. It's called RN Shake. I dropped the link in the description below if you want to grab this plugin. This is essentially like a bounce impact. There's a bunch of different presets like handheld, earthquake, etc. We're just simply going to use the bounce preset, and there's a bunch of parameters here that you can adjust and change. I'm not going to change a single thing. I'm not going to touch anything. We're going to keep it as is, and bow. You get this nice little bounce. All right. So most importantly, we want to add my glow plugin on this. The link is in the description below. Make sure you guys grab that if you want to do all these effects and sauce that I'm showing you. This is hands down the best glow plugin for Final Cut Pro, and it's extremely to use. Drag and drop, tweak as you wish, and the possibilities are endless on what you can do with this glow plugin. So I'm going to drag the glow softness all the way up, and the glow size as well, all the way up as well. Let's also raise the exposure here and just kind of see how much of this we want to be glowing like this when we start this impact. I'd say around there is cool. I'm gonna drag the glow amount all the way up as well. That's dope. So now I'm gonna keyframe the exposure and the intensity. I'm gonna make sure I'm at the very first frame. Keyframe the exposure and the intensity, press play. That's dope. We're gonna feel it out. Like I said, there's no set amount of frames to do this. You just gotta feel it out and compare it to the speed of the clip that you're editing. So I'm gonna drag the exposure all the way down, and what do we have? That's sick. So finally, the last ingredient that we need for this magic sauce is another third-party plugin. I dropped the link in the description below. You can download it. It's called Smooth Camera Zoom Pro. Unfortunately, it's not free, but it's so worth it, guys. You got to invest in yourself if you want to make money. If you're very closed-minded and you're scared to make moves, you're scared to invest, you're scared to spend money, you know, you're scared to take that leap of faith, then you will never be rich, because you'll never be rich by just saving. You have to make more, right? So make sure to grab these plugins, guys, especially the glow plugin. That's the most important one in order to do this effect properly. Since the clip is shot in 4K, I'm gonna go under the ramped 4K options, and I'm gonna drag in zoom out, and I'm gonna do it one frame after the adjustment layer. If you go to the little T icon here, you can make changes to it. So for example, you can change the direction on where it's gonna start from. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. I'm gonna drag the zoom blur amount up, because this is really cool, guys. It acts almost as like a motion blur. It just makes the effect look way better. Let's press play. So we can see that it's taking a little bit longer to zoom out. I'm gonna drag this maybe from the middle. You just gotta adjust how long you want this to be so that it zooms out right away, just like that. You see that? Dope. That's perfect. So now we got our adjustment layer for our splash impact. By the time you're done that, you can go back in Higgsfield, download your clip, drag it into Final Cut Pro, and then drag in your splash layer on top of it. And as a final product, guys, this is what we get. Check this out. Once you add some sound effects, this effect is insane, guys. Let's check out the final product. Look how dope it is, guys. I'm giving you the next level sauce. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more tutorials like this. I'd really appreciate that, so I can continue making videos for you guys. Make sure you head over to my website and grab my glow plugin, and you might see some other plugins that you're gonna like as well. They're actually 50% off right now, so make sure you go grab that before the price goes up. And if you're a beginner videographer looking to get into the game and you want to learn how to professionally film, edit, and hit your first $10,000 month as a videographer, I actually have my Elite Videography Mastery course, which you can check out on my website, where I take a complete beginner and show you guys step by step how to do that. It's a self-paced course, and it's helped so many filmmakers, whether they were complete beginners or already advanced filmmakers, because if you already have the skills and you don't need to learn how to film and edit, then you could just take the business side of the course, and I show you guys how to hit your first $10,000 month with secret industry tools and hacks that I've used to have a long-lasting career in this field. I've been doing this for the last 6 years full-time, making over $10,000 a month. Do the math, you know? It's about $600,000 in sales that I've made in profit. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Let's go.